You've been there before. Someone walks into the room, and something shifts. Your chest tightens. Your mind goes blank. You think of something to say and immediately decide it's stupid. So you say nothing. You just watch the moment pass. And then later, alone, you replay it. Why didn't I just walk over? What's wrong with me? Here's what nobody ever told you. And this is the thing that changes everything. The fear of approaching someone you like has almost nothing to do with them. It's not about their reaction. It's not about what you'll say. It's about what you've already decided rejection means. Most people walk into that moment already convinced that if it goes wrong, it means something permanent about who they are. Not that interaction didn't work. But I am the kind of person this doesn't work for. That story, the one you tell yourself before you even open your mouth, is the only thing actually standing between you and that conversation. And here's the part that should make you angry. Music. Your brain created that story to protect you. The same alarm system that kept your ancestors alive treats a simple high like physical danger. It fires the same chemical signal, creates the same urge to flee. So you're not weak. You're not music broken. You're just running ancient survival software in a situation that doesn't require survival. The people who seem effortlessly confident around someone they like, they didn't defeat that feeling. They just stopped letting it make decisions for them. That's what this is about. Merlin AI. It's an all-in-one AI tool, and they gave my audience a 75% discount. I'll show you exactly how to get it. I keep multiple AI tools open because music. Each one is good at something different. But paying for all of them separately gets expensive. Music. Fast and jumping between tabs constantly breaks my focus mid-research. Merlin Music. Puts Chat GPT, Claude, Gemini, and more in one place. So I can just pick the right model for the moment, whether I'm writing, researching, or try to back up a claim with an actual music study. Watch this. I click the Merlin extension, and I can chat directly with the web page I'm reading. Summarize it. Pull out the key points without leaving the tab. I also have my choice of models right there. When I needed to find the science behind why the brain treats rejection like physical danger, I turned on deep research. It pulled Eisenberger's 2003 MRI study from UCLA, Music, where participants were socially excluded inside a brain scanner and the same pain regions fired as with physical injury. Clean, structure report multiple sources. That's the kind of thing that used to take me an hour. It also has top image and video generation models built in. Seance 2, VO, Kling, and it works across their website, mobile app, and Chrome music extension. If you pay separately, ChatGPT is $20, Claude is $20, Gemini is $20. That adds up fast. Merlin is cheaper because they buy AI API access in bulk. AP is cost less than the flat $20 plans, and most people don't even use $20 worth of API in a month. Here's the 75% discount. I click pricing, continue, and it takes me to Stripe. I enter the promo code, and the total drops to $60 for the year. That's basically $5 a month. I don't know how long this deal stays up, so grab it soon. Link is in the description. What you're saying before you speak, picture two people walking into the same party. Same clothes, same face, same everything. Music. The first one shuffles in, shoulders forward, eyes down, arms crossed like they're trying to take up as little space as possible. The second one walks in, pauses for a second, looks around the room like they belong there. Comfortable, open, unhurried. Same person, completely different signal. And the person you like, before they've noticed your face, before they've heard your voice, has already felt the difference. Not consciously, deeper than that. This is a part most people never fix because they're so focused on what to say that they forget their body is already talking. When you physically open up, feet slightly wider, shoulders back, chin level, your nervous system actually shifts with it. You feel less threatened, and the people around you unconsciously read you as someone safe to be near. Not performance, not fake confidence. Just stop shrinking. So before you say a single word to anyone, this is step one. Not a line, not a strategy. Just take a breath and let yourself exist in the room without apologizing for it. But here's the uncomfortable part. Body language gets you noticed. It does not get you remembered. For that, You have to actually open your mouth. And most people, the moment they do, make the same mistake. You finally walk over. The first S heart pounding. You say something, a question, a comment, something that sounded fine in your head, and it comes out okay. But then this strange thing happens. You can feel yourself performing. Try to be interesting. Try and be funny. Try to seem like the kind of person they want to keep talking to. And the harder you try, the more hollow it feels. You can hear it in your own voice. That slight tightness, that half-second delay before every sentence. Here's why. When you're trying to impress someone, you stop responding to them and start managing them. You're no longer in a conversation like you're in an audition, and people feel that. They can't name music, but they feel it. The shift is simple, but it's not easy. Stop trying to be interesting. Start being interested. When you actually sync with someone's energy, not mirroring them like a game, just genuinely matching where they are, something clicks. If they're relaxed, you relax. Something makes them laugh. You let yourself laugh, too. You stop performing and start responding. And then when the moment is right, use their name once. Not repeatedly, just once naturally. Your name is the one word your brain never fully tunes out. It cuts through everything. So name. What actually brought you here tonight? That's it. The conversation stops being two strangers performing at each other and starts being two people actually talking. Quick, the deepest kind of attractive pause. If this has been useful, genuinely helps. Back to it. Think about the last conversation where you left feeling really good, not entertained, not impressed by the other person, but genuinely good about yourself, light, energized. Who was doing most of the talking in that conversation? Probably you. And here's the shock insight. The one thing about attraction that most people spend their whole lives getting backwards. People don't fall for the most impressive person in the room. They fall for the person who made them feel impressive. Read that again. Not the funniest, not the most attractive, not the most confident. The one who made them feel like the interesting one. Because when someone asks you a real question and actually listens, when you can feel that they're following you, that what you say next actually matters to them, something happens. Not logically, physically. Your whole body relaxes into it, and your brain ties that feeling directly to the person who created it. So the most attractive thing you can do in a conversation isn't to perform. It's to be genuinely visibly curious about the person in front of you. Ask one real question. Listen like the answer matters. Then ask a follow-up that proves you were paying attention. That loop, ask, listen, respond. Music is more powerful than any line ever written because it gives someone the rarest thing a person can give another person, the feeling of being truly seen. 956, the thing nobody expects. Here's the part that changes how you see all of this. Benjamin Franklin had a political enemy, someone who actively disliked him. And instead of trying to charm this man or win him over, Franklin wrote to him and asked to borrow a book. The man sent it. Franklin returned it with a thank you note. They were close friends for the rest of their lives. Franklin understood something that took psychology another 200 years to prove. When someone does something kind for you, that even something tiny, their brain doesn't just register I helped him. It thinks I must like him. Why else would I have helped? We rationalize our own behavior into emotion every time. So near the end of a good conversation, ask for something small, a recommendation, a second opinion. Help with something that doesn't matter. The act of asking makes you human. The act of them helping makes them feel something they can't quite explain. A warmth toward you that didn't exist 5 minutes ago. Now, here's the real ending, not a summary. A reframe. Everything in this video, the posture, the name, the questions, the small favor, none of it is a trick. It's the opposite of a trick. Most people approach someone they like trying to take something. Approval, validation, a sign that they're enough, and the other person feels that pull, even if they can't name it. It creates distance. What changes everything is this. Walk in trying to give something instead. Presence, curiosity, the feeling that this person right now is genuinely interesting to you. The moment you stop needing the interaction to go well, it goes well. That's not a mindset tip. That's just how human beings actually work. The freeze at the beginning of this video, that was fear of losing something you never had. But you were never playing defense. You are always one decision away from starting something real. Make the decision.